You read the title and the thumbnail. Let's jump right in because I'm too lazy to write an intro. Day 1. We go outside to find mail from Evelyn, town grandma. She just wanted me to have a plan for summer because my spring crops would dry out. I gathered my spring collectibles that I had gotten from the community center. Then I watered my plants and put the goodies in the cell box. I went down to Marty's because my coop had been finished and I wanted to buy some chickens. While I waited for her shop to open, I gathered some salmon berries to sell. I went into her shop and she wasn't home, so I went home and put the berries I'd gotten in the cell box. Then I worked on the area I would keep my chickens in. I made a fence around a little grassy area so I could easily keep track of the chickens. I finished that up and bought some grass starter and a backpack upgrade. I did almost buy the grass starter recipe, but I realized I wouldn't have enough to buy a chicken, so I didn't buy it. I headed home, placed the grass starter in multiple places for the grass to start growing, chopped a few trees, then went to bed, leveling up my foraging. Day 2. I checked out some of the new recipes I had gotten from leveling up, then I harvested my beans, watered the crops, and put the beans in the cell box. I went down to Marnie's again and gathered berries as I waited for her shop to open. She wouldn't let me buy anything, so I headed home. I didn't mind gathering more berries along the way for food. I went from level 25 to level 31, but left because I didn't like the shadow monsters. I most notably got an ancient seed, a weird geode, and 34 copper, which I smelted as I watched TV to end the day. Then I hit the hay at around 12:30 a.m. I also leveled up my farming, so that's cool. Day 3. I did my usual watering the plants, then I went down to Marnie's collecting berries as I waited for a shop to open. I finally got her to sell me a chicken and I named it Bob, completely disregarding the fact that it was a girl and laid eggs. So Bob was sent to her new home, so I went down to the museum to give Gunther some stuff. The ancient seed, and the amethyst. I was planning on getting my ask upgraded, but it was $2,000 and I had $700, so we'll have to wait on that. I went to the mines. It took longer to mine things down in the darker levels, and I lost all my energy doing it, so I only went from level 30 to level 37 before I headed home with my rewards. I smelted my copper, and I tried to pet Bob, but she was asleep, so it wouldn't let me. I made 4 mayonnaise machines and placed them in the coop. I placed some torches around my place so I could see, then I went to bed. Day 4. I woke up and collected my parsnips, keeping the one gold star one that I had got, and I put the rest in the cell box to get money from. I watered my plants, then went and pet Bob. So cute. Then I grabbed my fishing rod and went and fished. I first tried in the river, then I went and collected some coral, then sold that to Whitney, and found I could customize my bobber, which is cool. I fished in the dock for a while, then I headed home because it was dark, put all the fish in the cell box, and watched some TV to end the day. I also filled up my fishing that day. Pretty neat. Day 5. I did my morning routine and got a letter from a townsfolk saying they wanted a cauliflower, but I didn't have time to grow one, and the one I was growing was for the community center, so they would have to wait until next spring. I tried to pet my chicken, but it took me forever because Bob was hiding from me. But I did succeed and petted her in the end. So cute. I went fishing by Marnie's, then I bought another chicken, and clearly didn't learn from last time that the chicken would be a girl, so I named her Jeff. I went to the museum to donate something, then went into Pierre's. I entered to a cutscene where this guy Morris was being a turd. Don't like him. I then looked at Pierre's stock and completely forgot what I went to buy. I went to the community center and checked all the fishing bundles to see what I needed, then I went to the mines. I went from level 35 to 45, but I had to leave because my inventory was completely full. I emptied out my inventory, then went to bed. Day 6. I did random things around the farm while I smelted ore. I got some pine tar, pet my dog, then my chickens, and watered the plants. I chopped some trees to make a new chest and colored it black for all my mining stuff, including orange, geodes, and bars. Oh, and monster drops, and some other things found in the mine. I went and broke all my geodes, then donated the stuff to the museum. I headed home to continue smelting my ore. Is it just me, or does iron ore take longer? I'm not sure if it does, but it feels like it's taking forever. I put another round of iron in, and then took some stuff to the community center. A carrot and a mushroom were given. Then I bought 12 parsnips from Pierre's. I made 3 sprinklers and placed the parsnips around the sprinklers. I did this so I wouldn't lose as much energy in the morning while I waited for them to grow, and it would be useful in the summer for some other crops. I put some stuff I had in the sell box and went up by the mines and collected some freebies for easy money. Then I put the one thing I found in the sell box and went to bed. I made almost $1,200 that day, which is insane. Day 7, the last day. I did my usual, watered plants, pet the animals, and collected some mayonnaise that I had forgotten about from yesterday. I put it in the sell box and headed to Robin's. I wanted to buy a silo. Not only would it save me money in the long run because I could cut grass and get hay for my animals in the winter, it was just a useful thing to have, and it looked cool. But as usual, I didn't have what I needed. I was missing the 10 clay. So I went and told Clint to upgrade my axe, then went fishing at the beach. I fished for a bit, then bought the fiberglass rod and changed my bobber. I fished at the beach till the game notified me of a bass frenzy in the mountains. So I quickly ran up there as fast as possible and fished for the rest of the day. I got some weird jelly, then went home and put all the fish in the cell box, except a few that I needed for the community center. I watched some TV, then slept, leveling up my farming to 3 and my fishing to 4. $1,039 at the end of the day. This was such a fun week, and I had a lot of fun filming it and playing through it. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and check out the series playlist or this video YouTube thinks you'll like. And have a wonderful day.